All right, that's what Tim Cook hopes, that the government busy looking at it and a host of other high-tech heavyweights, including Google and Facebook and Amazon, is sort of unscathed in this process. That might be easier said than done. To tech analyst Dan Ives on what happens now. You know, Dan, what's interesting is you still have Congress and Democrats and Republicans fairly united on this, that these guys have to be looked at, Apple included. Where's this going?
Look, it's really Beltway versus big tech, and I think right now there's a bright spotlight, not just on Apple, but Google as well as Facebook. You know, I continue to think it's more noise than reality in terms of what's going to happen here. But nonetheless, this is a big risk for investors, especially when it comes to Facebook and Google. But Apple being brought into it, this is exactly what the street didn't want to hear, especially with the U.S.-China battle going on. Yeah,
you mentioned that U.S.-China battle. That would, at least to me, be the more immediate concern for Apple. I know Tim Cook has gone out of his way to say that the Chinese have not targeted his company, but we do know that the Chinese are fingering FedEx and Ford, and that it's just a matter of time before they go after the Apples and the Nikes and some of these companies that have ample exposure there. Does that play into your thoughts on Apple?
Yeah, right now, the biggest risk for Apple and Cook is China. And that's why right now, remember, it's from the demand as well as the supply. 20% of iPhones coming out of China over the next 12 to 18 months from a demand perspective. And then you have Foxconn. That continues to be the main production facility. So that's why they've really become the poster child for U.S.-China trade wars. And that's why Cook preemptively is trying to do some PR around this. But nonetheless, this continues to be a white-knuckle period for Apple, specifically on the China situation.
You know, Dan, I always wonder whether Apple is in more of a position of strength regarding China than is generally credited. I mean, if I'm China, and, you know, all those phones, or a good chunk of them, are manufactured in my country and employing a lot of my people, I'm not eager to get too tough on what's been a cash cow, am I?
Look, that's really been our thesis. You employ 1.4 million Chinese, as Apple does in Cook, and he's been basically a pseudo-ambassador between U.S. and China. And that's why the last thing China is going to do is shoot themselves in the foot here, given how strategic Apple is within China, not just as an employer, but just strategically as a company. So that's why I do believe right now it's more barks worse than a bite in terms of China and Apple. But you see the stocks reacting. This is a prove me situation for Apple and Cook. And right now, they really want to see if there's any demand degradation. So far, we are not seeing that in China.
You know, what's weird is all these companies, Apple wasn't among them, that moved their operations to Mexico to get over whatever exposure they had to China. Now it's like a double whammy. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. Dan, thank you so much. Good seeing you.